Oh, babies. Yo. I'm killing it. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, but I could not dance. But yeah, okay, see me dance. So yeah. So part two of what if Deku had white? Not white hair. What if Deku had time manipulation? You feel me? You feel me though? You feel me? See, the first one came out like 2-3 hours ago. It hasn't really got any views yet, but I'm one of them dudes. I'm gonna keep on trying and trying to become famous. You feel me? You feel me though? You feel me? Yeah, I bet y'all feel me. So, and all the kids at school, I don't care. I don't care if I like anime and I make weird videos. Cause guess what? You won't see me outside though. Little white boys. Well, anyways, let's get into this part two. The last time when I left off, it was Deku. He was not Deku. Everyone had left the USA, and that got announced on the fourth festival. Well, they didn't get announced. I just bugged up at the next part, but still, okay. They're about to get announced right now. So Deku walks in, takes his seat at normal, and then he's like, "Okay, the sports festival has been pushed forward. You have it today." They had it like I think it was a day off or a week off. They had that, and then and they're like, "What? We didn't even get to train or anything." And they're like, and they're like, they're like, well, too bad, something like that, blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. So, oh my bad, y'all. This part of the podcast. So they go out, and Deku, like I said, he's not wearing that blue outfit. He has drip. I showed y'all what drip he has. I showed y'all what drip he has. I want to the next part. If you don't know what drip he has, I don't know. Let's go to the next part to see what drip he has. Matter of fact, if you don't even know, if you just came to the second part and you didn't come to the first part, go to the first part. Nick, bring yourself back to our first part, Nick. It's ugly Superman. Now we back. And yes, I can say niggas I'm black. I'm not about to show my face that I'm uglier than a butter baked biscuit. So yeah, I'm uglier than a butter baked biscuit. So you're not seeing my face. But anyways, so he wearing his drip. They walk outside. He's like, "Oh, can the student representative, or I think that's what they said, the student representative come in and give a speech?" So he walks up there. See, like he's laid back. He's kind of cocky, but he's not like Bakugo cocky. So, but he does act like Bakugo at this point. He goes, "There's no point. Leave. You're not beating me." He walks down, and the crowd's like, he's cocky. I bet he's not even that strong. And Monoma doesn't know what his quirk is. And Monoma can't use his quirk, because what? Monoma is weak. He don't deserve that quirk. So as soon as he uses it, he gonna freeze his own time. And Deku the only one that could make him unfreeze. So yeah. So they're like, "Oh, class 1A so cocky. Class 1A so cocky." I'm like, yeah, okay. And then, so for the race, Deku comes easy first place. I'm not even going to explain because it's time manipulation. Pause time for a good 12 minutes. Walk past everything. The mind's not even going to do nothing, to be honest, because the time's froze. And then, if you want to be jerk, you can put some people right there, right when the mind's about to blow up. Bow! They smoked. Straight smoked. They smoked like some butter biscuit rips. No, I'm playing. There's no such thing as butter biscuit rips. But yeah. I'm gonna stop talking. So, well, I'm gonna start talking. I'm gonna stop talking about unnecessary things and start talking about the game. I mean, the what if. So, but he didn't do that. I'm just saying you could if you was a jerk. And he just walked past the finish line. Before he walks past the finish line, he stops. He starts time so they can see him walk into the finish line. He's like, "Oh, so first is Izuku Midoriya," and they're like, "No, he has time manipulation." And everyone hears that, like, time manipulation, that's a pretty strong quirk. So he can manipulate time? And they're like, "Yep." And and everything goes like normal. Todoroki got second, Bakugo got third, or which one it is, I forgot which one. I think Todoroki got second, yeah. And so and the cavalry battle. See, no one wants to be with him besides Uraraka, but he doesn't really like I said. He like Uraraka as a friend. He not really with their words. He not gonna be their word because the ship is gonna be Jiro and him, and I'm gonna say it as a hobby because it will help Jiro and them get together. You're a pervert out there. Think I was gonna sit to the nose. You're a pervert. Um, um. So he like, so they gonna get close. His hobby is singing, and cause his dad was rapping, so he got into singing and rapping, and he does make like songs, like he writes them down. That's a hobby. It's not so he will get serious with it or posting these songs. It's just a hobby. So, you feel me? Like people have hobbies, like video games is a hobby. We love playing video games. We play it a lot, but we don't think about going pro with it. Well, some people do go pro with it, but people that just have it as a hobby to play video games, they're not gonna go. They're more likely not gonna go pro with it, except if they like feel like they're really good, they could go pro with it and get some money off of this. Which I am, but I would not go pro because yes, sir, professional football player here, baby. Yes, sir, professional football player here. Alright, and I want to and I want to have my own manga too. So yeah, so. If you see the time, it's 11:20. Not even sleepy, bro. I'm like that. I'm built different. But yeah. So Deku. So that's what but it's gonna be after the sports. After the sports, what's it called? It's gonna be like the third part. I should not. I'll make this like a 45-minute part, like the other one was. So it's probably gonna be like 20 minutes to what I said. So this part, the first arc. So he asks to be by himself. Midnight says, "All right, but it's gonna be a huge advantage." And then he's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't care." And she thinks he's disrespectful, but he's really not. He just doesn't care. He's that laid back. So he, so everyone starts coming out of him, and he just frees time and walks to the other spot. Well, no, he slowed down his time. He doesn't freeze it. He slowed down his time, but they can see what he's doing. And he keeps on doing that because he can keep on doing it. But as soon as it hits like 15 minutes, which is his weak spot now, he can go 15 minutes without freezing. With freezing time and fast forwarding it, and stopping time, he can go 15 minutes without it now. So as soon as it hit 15 minutes, then he has like he said, he has that little 5 minute that was 1 minute cooldown, but he could keep on doing that until it hits 15 minutes with him doing it. So he keeps on doing that. Then when it hits 15 minutes in, I don't know if they had a time limit to the game, or not. Yeah, they did have a time limit. I'm gonna say they have 10 minutes left, and everyone starts panicking like because they thought it'd be easy to get the flag because it's one person, and they're realizing it's not that easy. So they start acting smart and go after other people's flags. Bakugo sneaks up on Todoroki team and gets their flag, and Todoroki team sneaks up on the who came in fourth place. I don't know who came in fourth place, but he sneaks guys their team right. They could still be at third place, and then blah 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 blah, and Deku got the million-point headband, and everyone else came in their exact order. Todoroki team came in second, Bakugo team came in third, and so Deku just like he like I say, he laid back, so he don't care. He's like, cool, okay, first, cool, I don't care. And everyone's thinking like, this man, like, he's laid back. Like, they realize that he just not cocky, he's just laid back. Like, he don't care about anything. Like, the only thing he care about is getting, like, his hero's license for to save people, and that's it. Like, he don't care. Come with that BS, he like, okay, cool. Come to fight him, okay, cool. Like, he will fight you. And if he lose, okay, cool. If he win, okay, cool. Like, he that laid back. Like, he don't care about anything, to be honest. So he hit him once. So he comes in first place, and he leaves, and they're all realizing how like strong he can be. He can be the number one hero, and he's not cocky, which is a good thing. He just really laid back, like opposite of All Might, but like it's kind of good. Like, and they and like I don't really know, it's kind of good but kind of bad because like they someone heroism he has that, but it's like showing it a different way. Like he don't got that All Might type of swag, the All Might swag. That's what I'm gonna call it, the All Might swag. He don't got that All Might swag. He got that Deku swag because he's his own person. He didn't try to copy All Might like he do in the regular season. So he he just chilling in the locker room waiting for his first fight, which is against Shinso. And then Shinso was like, Shinso was, they come in the room and then what's it called, warns him, I think his name is Ojiro, warns him that, about his quirk. And he's like, oh, alright, thanks for the warning, but that's cool, don't care. So like, he's not aiming to win this thing, he just want to show how powerful he is. If he lose, he lose. Like, he just want to show how powerful he is. And people respect him, because that's one thing he do care about, respect. Like, you can't go up in there and disrespect him, because he will disrespect you. So, like, he'll make you look goofy. Make you look like a goofy, bro. Like, don't play with Deku, bro. Like, basically something like my personality, to be honest. I'm laid back, but I talk a lot. That's one thing. I lay back, I just talk a lot. That's why I make What Ifs, because I love anime and I talk a lot. So I can people to love What Ifs. Then I'm gonna leave that personality, y'all can everybody know. And then we Gucci. So he's chilling and he goes out there and then shit's just like, oh, you must be like really lucky, have a powerful quirk like that. And Deku just comes, knocks him out. He stops time for a split second. Like no one, like it's like a second. He runs over there, knocks him out. Like no one really noticed that he stopped time. To be honest, it was like a split second. He stopped. Soup, big, knocked us up. He sleep, and then he comes out like I didn't make my quirk was not always strong to begin with. I had to work for my quirk, bro. Like, I couldn't even activate my quirk until like I could activate my quirk until I was 7. I get my quirk till I was 5. You normally get it when you're 4. It's not only a year after, but still, I could even activate my quirk. Couldn't do nothing. At first, I could only do it for 3 seconds. Now I can do it to 30, up to 15 minutes. It's called hard work, bozo. And he actually says bozo, so people looking at him like, dang, he called him a bozo, though. That's tough. That's tough. And Bakugo says, I could never be called a bozo. Shut up, you bozo. He's like, what you say? You're a bozo. So Bakugo's mad. And then he goes, I think his first fight was against Uraraka. And he wipes out Uraraka. Probably because he's bad right now, worse than what he usually did. He probably did too much. Deku, like, he doesn't have feelings for her, but it's his friend, so he's like, you did too much right there. Heroes don't do that. And he like, shut up. So the next fight, it's Todoroki. Todoroki goes against Ida, right? I don't really know bracket, but everything goes to canon. Deku, okay, now Deku's about to fight Todoroki. Like, Todoroki, like, he doesn't suspect that Deku's like All Might because he's nothing like All Might, and he doesn't even have All Might's quirks, so he doesn't expect anything because he has no similarities to quirk. He doesn't act like All Might. Like, he don't look like All Might, so there's no reason what's it called. But he does have a rivalry because Deku's known right now as the sharpest in Class 1A and the whole first year group. And people hate that, so they always try to challenge him. This about to be the second time Todoroki got folded because he challenged him. I just did say that. That's off video. He got folded like a blanket. Nigga was asleep. Nigga's dead, my guy. So yeah, but it's his second time challenging Deku. Well, he's not really challenging. It's a tournament, so second time fighting Deku. And Deku, like, if he really got respect for you, he actually gonna fight you. None of his court. Well, maybe a little bit of his fault, but he don't got respect to, like he barely got respect for Bakugo cause how he is. So all he do Bakugo's time, knockout, like pause time, meet your stuff, you're dead. Not you're dead, you're knocked out. But he got respect. He gonna scrap with you. And Deku, like he got like he work out a lot, so he's strong without a core. So if you get a good connect, you're done for. But if you don't, like if you evade and you hit him where you can't stop, you go win. But that's what the Todoroki couldn't do, so he didn't win. So you already know, Deku fighted Todoroki, he win. I'm not even gonna go into what they did because all you need to know is he won. And Todoroki not mad because they win for it. Deku actually went 100% on him, gave him the works. So, and Deku, like he picked Todoroki up because he knocked Todoroki out. He pick him up, take him to the infirmary, and that's when Todoroki and him have like this type of like not bind, but like they friendship, like some fairy tale type shit. You feel me? Yeah. So, and it's a fairy tale type shit, not like fairy tale, like fairy tale anime. Yeah. So, friendship, my nigga, not like they cool. They not like that though. They ain't that cool. Like they alright. So at this point, Deku about to fight. He about to fight to win. Like he about to fight Bakugo. And like I said, he really has respect for Bakugo. So Bakugo gonna have to show him something before he can actually won't use his court. He gonna give Bakugo a couple chances to give him a couple good hits or something that like attains him for him not to turn down the time and meet this stuff. So did Bakugo pull out that Hollister and bat? That whole tornado thing. He like, oh, hold on, it's kind of gonna be interesting. And Deku always fights with his ears plugged in, listening to music. So he takes him out. He didn't even take him out with Todoroki. He takes him out. And then they start throwing hands. Mink left and right. Explosion from Bakugo. Left, right from Deku. Everywhere. And people, like, they're fighting really fast, so people really can't see what they're doing, to be honest. Have you seen that, like, y'all seen that video from RDC World 1 when he was acting like when he was like a side character and he was like, oh, no, I can't be no side character. He's like, oh, they just fighting fast enough where you can't see. Yeah, they're fighting that, like they're pushing beyond the limits. You can barely see them. Like they're always there and they're right there, bro. It's like it's confusing. You think it's one day right there and then they right there and right there, and then they end up tying. Like it's a tie for first place. And everyone's confused, like, they tied? What? So, they tied. Bakugo, he mad, but he ain't mad, like, because, like, it was a good fight they had. Because Bakugo actually could have won, but he used up all his energy, so they both hit the flow. Because Bakugo looked like he was about to win, the big was falling down, and then Deku caught himself. And then Bakugo fell down, and Deku tried to get up and fell down. So technically, he was the last one, but they still called it a draw. But technically, Deku should have won it. And yeah, so after that, Deku came, they came, and what's called, Bakugo still got his mouth chained up because he's mad that he didn't win, but he tied. And Bakugo was called tied for first place. Todoroki got second place, and then I think Tokoyami got third place. So, and like the people that have the most I forgot what it's called, dealerships, I think it's called. or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. And they, it will be, well, of course Deku has the most because he has a time stopping and time forwarding and time slow down. What do you have time manipulation? I'm not going to explain what all he has. And they only heard about it, but they apparently he can make wormholes and stuff like that, dark holes. And I still haven't got a comment about that because I'm waiting for a comment or someone to tell me he can't make dark hole um, by speeding up and slowing down time. So someone tell me that in the comments, or someone tell me that I'm telling the relative to, like I'm showing the relative to, then I'm gonna just keep on going with that. So so he gets the most. Then it's Bakugo. Then it's Todoroki. Todoroki does end up. He used his fire side against Deku, so he did end up going with his dad. So he go with his dad. His dad like his dad's like so happy because he used his fire side. He's like, yes, Shoto, now I can show you how to use your fire side correctly. And then what's it called? He's not being disrespectful, but he's thinking, shut the hell up. That's legit. He's thinking, shut up. Like he thinking, shut the HAL up. Like, well, is hell a bad word? I honestly don't think hell is a bad word. Mom, I'm sorry if I'm saying hell. And you see this? I'm just trying to figure out if hell is a bad word. So yeah, that's what Todoroki's thinking, and the whole Ida situation will happen. Actually, no, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna say Hero came in when he's about to like stop. What's it called? And then he stops the Hero Kulistan, Hero Kulistan retreats, so stuff don't happen. And the reason why I don't want it to happen is because I want either still to say something about his dad, for they can scrap. So yeah, but that's gonna be a little bit later in the story. Alright, now this is when it's gonna start getting close between Jiro and Deku, you feel me? So I'm gonna say Jiro went to this music store where it shows guitars, microphones, what's it called, music, and she sees Deku there. Deku just looking at a tape. It's like a rap and singing tape. It has like whole like from the 90s. And I'll say, well, no, they don't know. She didn't see him, but they both grab his tape that they both like. And she's like, oh, hey Deku. He's like, and he's like, I didn't know you like music like this. She's like, yeah, I choose and pick. I choose and pick. You feel me? And, yeah. So she's like, yeah. He's like, who's your favorite band? And they have like bands, musicians, rappers, like they have all that similar. They like most of the same stuff, but like I'm gonna say most of the rappers in our world are in there, and I'm gonna say that UA, cause like Japan cool and stuff, but to make this story make sense for the music, I'm gonna just say that UA's in the US. And not China. I said China and not Japan, because like I know Chinese people do listen to those artists, but I don't know how much do. Like it's China. I know a lot of Chinese people that live in the U.S. do, but I don't know a lot of Chinese people that don't live in um that live in China do. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I'm just trying to understand if they do. So yeah, they're in the U.S. So what's it called? Really likes she like a Nicki, she she a Nicki Minaj girl. Let's just say she likes Nicki Minaj, and Deku, his favorite rapper is right now my favorite rapper Polo G. His favorite rapper is Polo G. She likes Polo G. She thinks he's cool and stuff. So she's like, yeah, that's my favorite rapper. So they start talking and start chatting. They go, so let's go get and then they go to like a restaurant still chatting, and then she buys something. She like, oh, I forgot my wallet. He's like, oh, I got it. He being a little gentleman, you feel me? Just like I would be with my girl, you feel me? Nah, boy, I ain't getting no girls. I'm uglier than a baked cheddar biscuit. So Deku, yeah, he acted romantic. He acted romantic, but he don't know he really doing it. Like this man not trying to do that. He just like doing it. You feel me? Yeah, like it's just something like his dad told him to do. He don't even know what he doing. His dad told him to do. If he didn't do, for the girl like something like that happened. So his dad told him to do. So he doing this. So yeah, yeah. I'll be right back, y'all.